I mean, and then the dad gets actually the glass, like his face is being.
I hated that scene. Meaning, I hated that scene because that shit makes my butthole pucker. Speak No Evil. Arguably, probably the best performance of the year. Maybe not James McAvoy's best overall. Probably split. But as far as 2024, James McAvoy just gave us the best acting of the year so far.
Oh, well, that is very sweet of you to say.
The way he plays like this convincing, loving dad, and spoiler alert, this is all spoilers.
He's a dick.
Yeah, I mean, like when they meet him in, where were they? France or something? He seems creepy, but the first scene when he pulls
the chair and just like dragging it behind him.
There was kind of something off when, his kid's missing his tongue and all that, and I think that kind of spoiled it for me a little too early. I immediately knew something was off. But the way he plays like this kind, cool, seemingly rich doctor.
Yep.
The facial expressions, the interactions with his wife that he's held captive for 17 years. And then when he just flips that switch, when the people come back and they leave and they come back and he plays like this, oh, you're gonna leave without saying goodbye.
Yep.
All that stuff was just so good.
Well, he tosses the kid in the freaking
toss the kid in the pool, dude. He is also all fucking swole.
Oh yeah,
as fuck.
The whole time I'm kind of just waiting for him to flip the switch.
The dancing scene, like when he's telling his kid to dance,
dude, that made me. I got uncomfortable.
Yeah,
that made me uncomfortable.
I was in the shoes of the other family, like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
And in my mind, I'm like, all right, we're leaving. I'm getting the fuck away from this dude.
Yeah, they got away, but that fucking stuffed animal. What do you do though? I kind of felt like, I mean, the husband was kind of a bitch. He was kind of a little bitch.
Yep.
But I felt like it was realistic.
I was yelling at that fucking guy in my head. He was such a bitch. They were trying to repair the relationship and stuff like that, but like, my God,
McAvoy just exploits it, which is why.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Going back to the question, is this the best performance of 2024? I can't think of a better performance. I mean, I've seen quite a few movies. I know he's not going to be considered for an Oscar, probably, but I still think that the facial expressions when he's all bowed up with his gun and his fucking wife beater on.
Yep.
And he's like, I'd be scared. I was scared shitless of him in the theater,
dude. Especially when I think it's in the trailer, but when you get to see the full scene of him like kicking the door and like pushing the armoire that they put in front of the door, dude, he like the whole time I'm watching him, I'm thinking if I was like in a room running from him.
Yeah.
So it's almost more terrifying than, I mean, I know we talked about it before, but like a Jason or something like that. Cause like the guy, he's a normal guy that is like relentless. He just wants to
have guns too.
They have guns. And that third random dude that just like, fuck that guy.
The cook, yeah, he gets
fuck
the fucking
him.
hammer to the head. I mean, and then the dad gets actually the glass, like his face is being.
I hated that scene. Meaning, I hated that scene because that shit makes my butthole pucker.
The original, which is only 2 years ago.
I know about the ending. I only knew about the ending because people were upset that the ending was different this time. And
so this movie, like, I liked how they survived. I like how they got out. I like how they fought.
It would have been incredibly bleak if they died.
They set traps, and all that. It was great that they got out. I was kind of feeling good about that because I did hear a little rumblings about the Danish version and how it was kind of bleak. I didn't know anything about it. Mm-hmm. So what did you think about the ending? Do you think like how James McAvoy just gets fucking space caved in?
By the kid. Yeah. I love that the kid was the one that killed him. For a second, I thought the dad was gonna just like blow, shoot him right there.
They're all staring at him too. Ant's just hammering. They're both like watching him just go fucking nuts. I would have just left the kid there because that kid's gonna have some fucking issues. But compare that to the Danish version where
I would not have.
The parents just die. Then they cut the little girl's tongue off, and then that's the end of the movie. That's fun.
No, that's not. Yeah, I read on something like some website, man. Dude, they were like, oh yeah, you're taking away from the message of the movie. What message? I'm sorry, it's going over my head. What message is good that, the family died and the girl doesn't have her tongue? Speak no evil. It's a message, what is it? It's a statement about how people don't speak up about atrocities that happen.
The injustices.
It's like, bro, I just don't want to see that.
So yeah, I'm happy that the ending of that movie was like uplifting because I was like, oh cool, it's midnight and I can walk to my car in a good mood. I didn't watch this family get stoned to death in a hole, and
I wouldn't have liked it if it had to be honest.
And the little boy is found drowned. So in
the Danish one,
yeah, they actually killed the little boy. So I don't need to see kids getting killed or tongues getting cut out.
There were a lot of moments where I'm yelling. I'm like, what are you doing? I guess you do that a lot in horror movies. But when they got away the first time, and the girl's like, her stuffed animal. It's like, who cares?
They do kind of a good job of explaining why she needed that, from her like
the previous
panic attacks and stuff like that. What was more concerning to me in this movie was the amount of mileage their Tesla got.
Interesting, without a charge. Yeah.
And the whole time I was like, man, they've gone all the way there, and they left.
Yep.
They went all the way back, and then they left again. I was like, this is advertisement for Tesla.
Yeah. Our batteries can survive a, hostage situation. The mom, though. I want to give the mom props.
From Terminator.
That mom.
Dark Fate.
That mom was awesome.
Yeah, she was good.
The scene, too, where they're on the roof, and the wife comes out, and she's like aiming. When the camera panned up, I was like, oh, shit!
Yeah, I didn't see
Boom!
that. I didn't see that one.
That was crazy. I loved it. And then James McAvoy's face when he saw her dead on the ground and all his emotions and stuff like that, dude, that was a good scene.
And then then he captures the girl. And
yeah.
This is gonna be my new,
I kind of thought, I didn't know how they were gonna get out of it, but then when she pulled out the thing, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and he just seizes up. So I thought it was a good movie. I would recommend it. 2 thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. Go see it. Have a nice cold beverage while you see it.
Yeah.